typical Saturday morning for our sleepy protagonist, young Eric, in the year 1998. In his toy-cluttered living room, he reaches for his favorite toy, the original Tamagotchi, and then turns on some Saturday morning cartoons. As the cartoons play, it's time for Eric to play with his Tamagotchi. The beeping digital pet springs to life, awaiting another day of care and play. But wait, what's this? The Tamagotchi wants to show Eric the future? Like the plotline from Turtles in Time, Eric is transported into the future. But to where and what time? Where am I?
Hello, Eric. It is I, the Tamagotchi, but in the year 2023. I was gone for a while. I have had many iterations over the years, but none as cool as my present form. Now that you are 35 years old, you should not forget your childhood. Play with me, take care of me, and show the world what I can do.
Wait, I'm 35 years old? Well, never mind. As if what you're saying is true, it sounds like I need to not worry about that. I need to worry about unboxing, playing with, and reviewing you, the 2023 Tamagotchi, but I think I'm gonna need my wife's help. 1 second.
Here is the Tamagotchi Uni box in 2023. It looks animated as most Tamagotchi boxes and packaging do. Looks really cool. The Tamagotchi itself here looks kind of boring, but we'll get to that later. Tamagotchi manual, you've got the Tamagotchi cord, you've got the Tamagotchi itself, of course, and then you've also got this little wrist thing that you can put the Tamagotchi in, which we'll talk about here in just a second, but you know what? Let's go and play with it.
Let's play.
Three to 5 minutes later.
leads me to the pros and cons of the 2023 Tamagotchi, and I think we're gonna start out with the cons. First con up is that there is no longer a Tama app that is a companion to the toy itself, which kind of sucks because some of the older Tamas had an app that you could use with it, and this one does not have that. Number 2 is inaccurate gene mixing, which in some of the older models, especially a couple of the last Tamagotchis that were made, whenever you, I guess, mated with another Tamagotchi, you would get features from both Tamagotchi, and then so you could kind of understand where the baby came from and like how it looks and all that. But that didn't happen very well in the new 2023 Tamagotchi. It's almost like it was just randomly selected in their generator every time that you had a baby. So that kind of sucks because it's not very accurate. So number 3 on my con list for the new Tamagotchi is that you can only choose between 4 partners inside of the app. Whereas before with the older Tamagotchi models, some of them you were able to go onto the app and you were able to go into the Tama universe and you could pick whichever person that you wanted to date and marry, but now you only get the 4 options, so that kind of sucks. And number 4, as my last con for the Tamagotchi 2023, is that it kind of has a lazy design. The ones that came before it had all sorts of cool imagery and cool painting on the outside of it, and the new one just seems kind of bland compared. Maybe that's just me though, but it does seem kind of boring. Okay, now that we have the cons out of the way, let's get to the pros of the new Tamagotchi. Number 1, and it's kind of a two-parter because they both have to do with the battery life of this new Tamagotchi. It is now chargeable. You don't have to buy new batteries for it whenever it dies. You can just charge it up and then you're good to go. And the second part of the whole battery life thing is that the battery life itself is a lot better. It lasts about 3 to 5 days, which is pretty cool for an electronic toy that you want to carry around everywhere with you. Number 2, I'm gonna keep short and sweet. It has really good device updates and it seems to be updating a lot lately. I guess they're trying to work out some kinks though. Emo, I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you.
No problem. You know where to find me.
He's so polite no matter how mean I am. Number 3 on my pros list is that it promotes real world exercise. So kind of like the Pokemon Go, if you remember the craze that started in 2016.
You teach me and I'll teach you Pokemon!
I was very much a part of that. The Tamagotchi promotes walking around, which I showed earlier in the video. It'll, for about 20 minutes, track your walking. I don't know if it goes past that. I think it's only 20 minutes, but correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments. But either way, it encourages people, young and old like me, to go outside and get some exercise and walk that Tama so you can gather up points and buy more stuff in game. Number 4, the graphics are pretty cool. I'm just gonna say that and not really expand upon that. The graphics are just pretty good in this one. Seem a lot better than some of the previous versions. And lastly, number 5, it seems like this Tamagotchi compared to some of the other ones has a lot more customization, whether it has to do with your outfits or the items that you buy outside of your outfits or how you're decorating your room, and even the rooms. There's a variety of different rooms as I showed you earlier in the video as well. So I think that that is a huge pro. So that is the pros and cons of the 2023 Tamagotchi. If you'd like to get your own, I'll leave a link down in the description below so you can pick one up for yourself. And if I missed any pros or cons that you noticed if you own the 2023 Tamagotchi, please let me know down in the comments below. It would be really awesome to read those. Of course, I try to comment back on every comment that I ever get, so I will be replying to you guys. Also, if this showed you any value, please hit that subscribe button. That would be pretty sick, because between my subscribers and the links below that I left for the Tamagotchi, it's an Amazon affiliate link that really helps out my channel so that I can create more content like this and let you guys have a sneak peek at different electronics to see if you want to buy them yourself. And before I go, I wanted to give a huge shout out to my wife who helped me out a lot on this video. She played through the Tama. She's really into Tamagotchis. She always has been, and I'm really excited that she was able to help me through this video and show her fingers, because my fingers are gross in the close-up shots, so I'm glad she was here for that. I'll see you guys in the next video. If you want to check out another really cool review that I did, check it out right here. That's one of my more recent robot reviews, so I think you'll be excited about that. And I've got a bunch of other new robot and toys and skateboarding and lots of other kind of review and just exploratory videos coming up. So stay tuned for that. I'll see you guys later. I'm Eric J. Coons. Peace out.